Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome in if you're new here, and welcome back if you are a regular. I appreciate you all joining me for my speed build for today. So we are currently working on a ranch build, which is quite nice. It's quite nice to have like a chill sort of country vibe, in my opinion. I am absolutely obsessed with country music and everything country related, so I thought, you know what, we're just gonna do a country style build. Whenever I do my legacy gameplay, I'm always playing with horses. I don't know why, they're always in my builds, so I decided to make a massive ranch for my legacy sims, so this is their massive house. I did kind of switch up a little bit because I did decide to include almost like a pumpkin patch. Now that wasn't in my my idea of this build before I started, but it just kind of happened, and I'm not complaining because it looks really cute. So it's quite a big house, but the grounds are a lot bigger than the house is. So this particular home is for 2 parents and 2 infants currently, but obviously they'll grow up in this house, and I think it's adorable. So we do have 3 horses. We've got 2 parents and we've got a little foal, and I just think it's adorable. So we're going to be able to have the girls learn to horse ride when they get a little bit older, and we've just got a really nice home. So that was the vibe for this house. I don't know why, but I've got a thing about watching country films at the minute, more so than normal. I've been watching this film called The Longest Ride, which is a very very country vibe. I don't know what else you'd call it, but it's very ranch vibe, I suppose. And I'm obsessed. I think that it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the scenery in that film. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend. I think that it's just adorable, so highly recommend it. But I did watch the film after making this, so I was like, you know, just kind of in that zone of just enjoying that country vibe. But anyway, highly recommend you guys do this style if you haven't before, because it's such a refreshing style to build, and I'm so used to doing the suburban style like craftsman homes, which will always be my favourite style. However, making a ranch, there's something special about it, and I can't really explain what I mean, but if you've done one before, I know you'll understand what I mean. And it's so chill. It's just such a calm vibe, and I love to play gameplay on a ranch because I just think that it's so much fun. And obviously you don't have the responsibilities of actually looking after the animals in real life, so it definitely makes it a lot more chill. But I do end up having horses, cows, chickens, obviously you could include lambs and goats if you wanted to as well. However, in my gameplay, for some reason, they always end up glitching and never passing away, which sounds good and all, but it's not when they literally live forever, and it's kind of a bit, I don't know, a bit overwhelming. So whether that's sorted itself out now, I'm not too sure, but when I did have goats before, I think they're actually still in the same world. I don't think they ever disappeared, and it's honestly been like a year and 2 months or something. So yeah, they've lived too long. Yeah, a year and 2 months in real life time. So yeah, I don't know why they glitched, but maybe it is sorted now and I just haven't played with them in a while. I think they're absolutely adorable, but I don't like that they're kind of a bit glitched. So anyway, moving on, we are now just added in some landscaping. I absolutely love the landscaping of this particular house. I think that it's adorable. I really was a bit apprehensive about doing the landscaping because it's such a big plot. I didn't want to make it like overdone, but I didn't want to underdo it as well. I don't know how to explain what I mean, but I didn't want to put too much greenery in and make it overwhelming, but then I didn't want to not do enough as well. So yeah, we did include a lot of what's it called, well, like where you can grow crops. I can't actually remember the specific name for it, but you know, the like churned over soil. Yeah, that. So I do end up putting a lot of debug pumpkins on there just because, guys, it's September, it's nearly pumpkin time, and if you know me, you know that I absolutely love pumpkins. Why? I don't really know, but I have a bit of an obsession with pumpkins, so I did include a lot of them. I just think that they're adorable. So we do have lots of them. I tried to include as much clutter as possible. We do have a lot of debug stuff because, I mean, who doesn't love debug? But look at these pumpkins. Like, how absolutely adorable are they? I just think that pumpkins are just... there's just something so adorable about them. I do end up putting in some lettuces as well. Lettuces, is that a word? Is there a plural for that? I assume it is just lettuces. I don't know, I've never said that word before. But anyway, I kind of imagine that maybe in the autumn time that they do sell some of their like veg here, and their daughters kind of like grow up owning a little bit of a like a farm shop. It does skip a little bit here, as you can see, because I did some of it off camera because it was a lot of stuff I wanted to include. But how adorable is this? I just think it's so cute. So I do hope you guys like it too. I do end up adding in kind of like a little entry area where you could take photos, like this section we're working on right now, and I just think that it's so cute. It's definitely like a ranch vibe, but also kind of like a pumpkin patch, and I just think it's so cute. So I do hope you guys enjoy it. I had a lot of fun building this build, and I worked on it for quite a few days actually, which is quite rare for me. I'm usually done within a day, but lately I've been taking my time a little bit more and kind of, you know, focusing on the details. So I did include quite a lot of stuff, as you can see, and I think that it turned out so cute. So I do hope you guys enjoy it as well. So that is pretty much it for the outside. As you can see, I do end up adding quite a lot of clutter. I wanted to feel very lived in, in case you couldn't tell. I wanted to feel very lived in and very like cute, cozy, and just family orientated, which I really do think it did come out like that in the end, and I'm glad that I did do a pumpkin patch because it looks absolutely adorable. So I do hope you guys like it. And the little barn, I never make barns. I'm just not very good at making a barn, but this particular barn turned out adorable. It was quite difficult with the roofing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the best at barn roofs, but I do think it looks really cute, so I do hope you guys enjoy it, and it is on my gallery if you do want to download it at Laura Abbey X. So be sure to check it out if you'd like to use it in your game. I can't remember what packs I use, not gonna lie, probably all of them, but there we are. So now moving on to the inside. I knew I wanted to make sure that we had a massive kitchen because it is very like, you know, ranch vibe, and I just kind of feel like ranch homes have like massive kitchens. I don't know why, maybe they don't, but in my mind they do. So we have a very big kitchen. Now, I think this kitchen turned out absolutely adorable. I absolutely love how it turned out. I think that it's stunning. I was a little bit, well, I don't know what the word is. I always struggle when there's a lot of space, and that's probably my biggest tip for new builders, is to make builds a little bit smaller, because it can be a bit overwhelming when you've got a lot of rooms. And that definitely was the case with this particular build. I knew I had a lot of space I had to fill up, and I didn't want to overdo it in each room. And I also really don't like having like 2 lounges or 2 dining rooms, because it just seems a bit like, I don't know, I just personally don't like doing that, so I try to avoid it. We do end up having kind of like a kitchen dining area in the kitchen, and then we do have a big dining space as well, so, you know, I kind of did, but not really. It's kind of like, you know, we've got a cute little kitchen dining area for just everyday purposes, and then when we do have like big meals or families over, then we've got a proper dining room, which in my opinion works out well, and I personally really like that. So there we are. We also have a really gorgeous lounge, and I just think it turned out really nice. Like I said, this is for 2 little girls. They're the only children currently. We'll definitely have more. I can't help myself. I always end up having so many sim kids, so there will be more children living here, but currently there's just 2 little girls. They're not twins, but they're both infants because they had them quite close together. One will be a toddler soon though, so I did want to make sure there was a lot of toys here, and it just felt very family orientated and just cute. I just want it to feel really cute, and it really does, in my opinion. Also, side run, I am super excited for the new kits that come out in 10 days, a week and 3 days. I am so excited. I actually love it when they bring out new kits. I just think they're so fun, and because they're so cheap, I just think any bonus content is just, it just adds so much to me personally as a builder. And the fact that we're getting an artist studio kit and like a storybook nursery, those are the 2 kits that I would absolutely love. If someone said, what would you like to include, those would be the 2. So I'm super excited. The only thing that I wish that they would include that they haven't yet is a primary school, like an elementary school. I would absolutely love that, because, you know, we've got high school years, but imagine if we had one for the children, or like a nursery for the toddlers or something, just so they could, like, you know, learn basic skills and get to know little friends. I just think that'd be so cute, but alas, they have yet to do that. But maybe one day they will, and, you know, I'm not losing hope, but I'm not really sure what the life and death act will be about. I apologise for the loud, I think it's a tractor or a bus, I'm not too sure. It's quite late in the day, so there is a lot of traffic, which, you know, we gotta love not, but it is what it is, so we'll just have to get over it. But anyway, the life and death expansion pack, I'm really not sure what it's going to include. It's a bit like ominous. I don't really know what to think of it. I'm, as much as death terrifies me, I'm also kind of glad that they're possibly bringing in like, you know, funerals and stuff like that, because I kind of feel like it definitely lacks that sort of thing. And you know, when you're sim passes, it would be nice to have like a ceremony to celebrate their life. So I hope they do bring that into the game. As much as it kind of terrifies me as well, I think it'd be quite fun. I'm not really sure what the life part would be about though. I don't know how they could like enhance like birth, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know what they're gonna do. My idea of what they're going to include is like so vast. I don't really know what to think of it, but let me know what you guys think below. I'd love to hear what you guys think it might be and all the speculations around it. I just think it's just so fun to kind of, you know, imagine what might come of it. But anyway, back on to the build. We are currently working on the downstairs still. This is a downstairs spare bedroom. This isn't for anyone, this is just for guests, if anyone wants to stay around. I absolutely love this room. I think it turned out really cute. I don't like including downstairs bedrooms, as you guys might know already, but I did think that this build really needed it. So we do have a downstairs bedroom with an ensuite, and then we do have a games room next to it. So we do have a ping pong table, but I don't end up filming that because it's quite boring. There's not really much in that room. So anyway, moving on to the upstairs, we are now working on the little girl's room. I think that this room turned out really cute. Like I said, the little ones will be an infant and a toddler very soon. Currently they're both infants, but I wanted to make sure that the room was for a toddler. I want to say infant then, because we will be moving here when she's a little bit older, but it won't be long until she turns into a toddler, so I thought I would decorate for a toddler, and it turned out so cute. I was a little bit, I'm in an R whether I did move something here because it's quite a big property, but I do think I will. Yeah, I think I will, because I decorated these rooms and I just love how they turned out. Also, while I was building this particular build, I found that you can actually get a little like tiger teddy from For Rent in Debug. Now, it's a bit like Love Struck. Love Struck came with some bonus content. You can't access it unless you put in like Debug, or I don't know, if you select a particular item. I'm not really sure, I can't remember, but in Debug you can get these like heart plushies, and it's the same for Rent, which I didn't realise. I didn't realise he had them. So as you can see, the little tiger, which is next to the crib, and I did also include one of the hearts. But those tigers, I've never noticed them until I made this build. So if you guys haven't used them before, if you do have For Rent, if you type in For Rent Debug, then you'll get these little tiger teddies. How adorable. There is a white one as well. There's like an orangey one and a white one, and I just think it turned out so cute. I absolutely love these teddies. The fact that I hadn't seen them until this build, which was like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, is crazy. So highly recommend you check it out if you haven't already. It's so cute. I don't know, I think it's weird why they didn't include that in like the main section of their pack. Like, why was it in Debug? Why was these cute little teddies in Debug? They're so cute. So yeah, it did kind of annoy me that I hadn't noticed it before, and I've had For Rent since the beginning, so like, I don't know when it came out. Was it a year ago? Possibly. So I've gone a year without knowing that these cute little tigers existed. So if you guys didn't know about it, then go and check it out. But anyway, moving on to the parents' bedroom. Now, I always like to have this kind of like wooden feature wall. I don't really know why. I just think it looks really nice, and it kind of fit this room perfectly. I do also include a dresser because it kind of gives me like old-fashioned ranch vibe. I do end up including quite an old looking sofa because it kind of felt like it needed something to feel a bit more old fashioned. I didn't want this build to feel modern in any way. I don't know whether it was like an old farmhouse that maybe they've like renovated. I want to say moderated then. Renovated to look a bit more new, but I do think it turned out really like, it looks like it's been renovated, like it was an old property and now they've got all this new stuff in here and they've got the little girls who live here, and it's just a really cute story in my opinion, so I do hope you guys enjoy it. But anyway, moving on, we do also have this little room. Now at some point it will probably turn into a nursery, let's be real. I always include a billion children in my game, so this probably won't be an office for very long, but for today it is an office, and I just wanted to have some sort of skills room, and the parents could have their own computers and, you know, their gaming computers as well, so who doesn't love that? Maybe they could be streamers. They're quite a young couple, so I'm not really sure where I'm going with them right now. We do currently live in like a literal shed. It's tiny, it's like a little cabin. I'd like to move them out of there and have, you know, a bit of a better space for them. But anyway, so we are now just working on the third bathroom, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure there is one more bedroom. Did I not film that? There's another room to the left of this bathroom, but I can't remember what I put in there. Honestly, what did I put in there? Did I even record it? When I was putting in the footage for this particular build, I accidentally included 2 builds. So there is another build that I'll be including at some point this week, probably, maybe. Sometimes I build and then I don't actually use the footage. I just kind of build and then it just stays in my like video section on my computer for ages because I'm like, do I like it? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure there was another bedroom. Who knows? Maybe I'll include it at the end if I could figure out what I missed, but that is all for today. Why are these videos always so chaotic lately? But anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It is on my gallery if you would like to download it. Like always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you all so much for joining me for today, and I wish you all the most wonderful day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another speed build, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Bye lovelies.
I didn't see it, I never knew. Turn to the stars for clues.